Now, how many of you get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night? I can see not many of you do. So through my online research and extensive years of not sleeping well enough, I've come to find out just how vital sleep is for your mental and physical health. So today I will persuade you to care more about your sleep. Firstly, I will talk about the effects of sleep deprivation and who is affected by it. And secondly, I will talk about a simple solution to this problem that will resolve the issue. Now, firstly, let's talk about sleep deprivation effects and who is affected by it. There are many effects. These include short and long-term effects. Now, according to Palo Alto's Medical Foundation from Sutter's Health, some of these key short-term effects include anxiety, drowsiness, forgetfulness, irritability, excess stress, occupational and automobile injury. Now, one of the most common is automobile injury, and this is one of the effects that affect both yourself and others around you. According to Center for Disease Control and Prevention, there has been 72,000 car accidents, 44,000 injuries, and 800 deaths all in 1 year that were caused by drowsy drivers. This is very unfortunate, and along with this comes long-term effects. These include high blood pressure, stroke, obesity, heart attack, psychiatric problems, and low quality of life. Now, all of these are very harmful to you and your well-being, so that should be a very great indicator that you should care more about your sleep and more about getting enough of it in order to prevent these diseases that you're already pretty exposed to throughout a daily basis. Now, everyone is affected by this issue, but mostly people that are lower social class and that have less money. Now, according to Dallas Morning News, there has been a found relationship between lower socioeconomic status and sleep deprivation. This is because usually people who are at a lower social status have to work more, therefore spend more of their time working instead of sleeping, or more of their time studying, raising a child, and working multiple jobs. And this leads them to not get enough amount of sleep, which is very unfortunate. Now that I've talked to you about sleep deprivation's effects and who it affects, I will talk to you about the simple solutions to this problem. So there are many ways that this problem can be solved, but one of the most important are educating people more about sleep and how important it is. Now, these educators can be parents, people who work for the government, anyone that can help inform others of how important sleep is. So, first, according to Dr. Mercola, he states that you need a sleep sanctuary. What this means is usually it is better to sleep with all the lights off in darkest places possible. Your room temperature should never be over 70 degrees because typically if it's too hot, you can't fall asleep. It's better for your body to be relaxed and cool. And also, your sleep should be on your bed, and your bed should only be for your sleep. So doing other things that are kind of stressful, like homework, schoolwork, anything involving work on your bed can often be connected to sleep, because if your bed is only used for sleep and only used for peaceful things, then you will fall asleep much easier when you lay down to rest. Also, in addition to this, Dr. Mercola stresses that you need a sleep schedule. It is important that you wake up and sleep at the same time every day so your body adjusts to a consistent schedule and knows when to feel tired and when to feel energized. And this is also beneficial because in long term you won't need an alarm since your body will be well adjusted and your health will thank you as well. Now, according to Dr. Michael Bruce, a second sort of solution, the second part of the solution includes having a schedule for your entire day. Now, Dr. Michael Bruce suggests that you plan your day ahead. He suggests that you wake up early enough to have time to do all the things you need to get done that day. This way, nothing is left for last minute at night, and your stress isn't built up as much as it would have been had you left everything for last minute. Therefore, you will be able to sleep more and get a better amount of rest. He also stresses that you need exercise somewhere in that daily agenda of yours. Now, what exercise does is relieve stress, and also too, when you sleep after having some exercise, you will realize that the quality of your sleep will be much more deep and rich, because it will be much more restorative than it would have been had you not exercised. Now, these two are very important. Having a schedule and following it consistently is key to sleeping more and sleeping better, and in long term your health will thank you for it as well. Now, we just discussed how sleep deprivation can be solved. Now let us conclude this speech. Today I persuaded you to care more about your sleep. Firstly, I talked to you about sleep deprivation and its effects and who it affects. And secondly, I talked to you about what can be done to resolve this problem. Now, if someone told you for every 7 to 8 hours of sleep you got every night, you'd receive $1 million, wouldn't you do it more? Value your sleep the way you value your money, and you will become successful financially, mentally, and physically.